Hello YouTube, this is 97 Retro Game Nerd with my top 10 most favorite games of all time. Now, I was gonna make this earlier, but I couldn't. I just decided not to. Until the Rhett and Link 2 video for ice cream versus frozen yogurt thing happened, and then at the end, they have this your favorite video game of all time. We're gonna cast some votes. So I'm just gonna make a video response and upload it tonight. Sorry if this is messing with video, but this for number 10. This will surprise some. For NES, most people are just gonna go in here and say, "Oh, Black Ops winner, Battlefront 2, Modern Warfare 3, no game is better, no game compares. They're all good. Other games are shit. Fuck them. Whatever." But number 10 on the list is DuckTales on NES. This game I just love. Anyone who doesn't have this game, pick it up as soon as you can. This is a highlight in the NES. This game, it basically it showed how the NES could handle such amazing music and soundtrack. And the moon is the most famous one. The Himalayas is a pretty good one. What's the other one? The Amazon. That's a good one too. So and it has awesome gameplay too. So And the follow-up to that, I'm just including this, is DuckTales 2. I actually have it in this case. If you don't know, this is an extremely rare game for the NES. I got a thrift store for $1. DuckTales 2. So, this is basically mint condition. So, just for extra protection, I keep it in this bubble wrap thing that I made, so it goes right over it. So that was number 10 on my list. Hold on, let's get it all the way. I have it snug fit, so no damage can get to it or anything. I really don't want this cart to get yellowed. Even though no factors can damage in this house, I just don't want to take a chance. So, DuckTales game for number 10. Number 9 on my list is Super Dodgeball. Pat the Indies Punk reviewed this, if you don't know. Sorry, my sister's playing the piano upstairs. This game is just amazing. You could do super throws. You could jump up in the air and just throw like a fireball at them or whatever. This is a very fun game. Each player has their own ability to throw the ball. It's just amazing how it has great graphics. It has a great ending. It's really cool. If you don't have this game, please check it out. But that's for number 9. For number 8 is RBI Baseball 3. I have this game actually complete in the box. So this is the actual game, RBI Baseball 3. This was the follow-up to the original RBI Baseball, which I have. I just need to get back in this box. The follow-up, the original RBI Baseball was a great game. It just has some low graphics, not amazing graphics, but it appears to make the players look a little chubby, a little fat. So but the follow-ups, what you can do in RBI Baseball 2 is good graphics. They actually look like players, not chubby, a bunch of chubby guys. You can do replays of great plays. You can do jumps, jump to the side. it's just really cool. RBI Baseball 2, it's okay, but it can be improved. And RBI Baseball 3 is just the improved version of RBI Baseball 2. Which, you know, it's pretty good for itself. So, yeah, I really love it. And I'm also a big baseball fan. But for number 7 on my list is Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 on the Sega Saturn. Let me get this game out for you. Sorry, this game actually came with my Saturn. So, when I got it at Savers for $10, I think it was. So this was the game in it. So, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. This is a great game. If you don't have it, you can throw all this stuff. It has great graphics at the time. Everyone's familiar with the Toasty, right? The guy that pops up in the bottom right corner with this purple shirt says Toasty. It just makes me laugh so much. That's the main reason why most people actually, I think, enjoy the game. So, great game, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, that is. And it's a definite must-have if you're a Sega Saturn fan and you don't have this. It's a must-have game. So pick it up if you can. My copy's actually mint, but numbers, what is it, 6 on my list is actually Sentimental. I keep it in the PS2 case, and just keep it protected because the disc is already rough enough. Spyro the Dragon. This was an amazing game for the PS1 at the time. Actually, it was an amazing game when I was growing up. I was born in 1997, and I actually went to the Big Y, Little Y, like the Big Y, there's a Little Y, like a little section for the kids to play some video games and have some fun. And this game I always played there. And even though I didn't know it was that old of a game, and I thought it was just amazing. With sentimental value, this is a game to remember. So, this is a must-have for PS1 fans. It's a great adventure game. Let's see, 10, 9, 8, 7. For number 5, sorry, is actually The Legend of Zelda: The Adventures of Link. I just love. This is the only Zelda game that's an RPG, an actual RPG, because of the levels you advance in. You get boosts in your powers and stuff, and I just love how the game is put together. I love the gold cart. So yeah, that's for that. Oh yeah, I just love the side play action. How you can see Link from the side view, and I'm just killing enemies. So, number 4 on my list is actually a fairly rare game. For the GameCube, it's Pikmin 2. My copy is complete. I actually got this at GameStop for $40, which is a great deal. Last one sold at eBay was like, what, $60? Around that. This is just an amazing game. They should have actually, I'm not sure if this was just available rental copies, but I think so. They should have put this on the Wii because it was just about the time when Wii games were out, and they did that to original Pikmin. So I don't know why they didn't do it to this game. This game is better than the original Pikmin. Just one of my favorites. It's like dominated when you have all these. You have an army of. It feels like you have an army of Pikmin. You're just attacking these beasts and taking them into your mother of Pikmin that create even more Pikmin and create a bigger army and get items to help your dad who's in debt. So, yeah. It's just a really cool adventure for, let's see, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. For number 3 on my list is Max Payne on the PS2. I've not played Max Payne 2 yet, but this is just an amazing game. The only reason why it's number 3 on my list, and possibly not number 1 or something, is because of certain parts. I don't like how dark it is in the game. I know the PC version is a lot. I saw that it's better because you can do quick saves, You can you can make it a lot brighter. I'm stuck in a part where the building is exploding and fire is everywhere, and it's impossible for me to pass that. So, I enjoyed this to the as soon as I beat that part. I'll just fall in love with it again. I haven't played it in months. So, but this is a great game. You can do slow-mo effect and go around the corner and shoot a bunch of guys. This is a great shoot 'em up if you're a big PS2 fan. It's a must-have. I highly recommend it. So for number 2, I actually remember this time, is Contra on the NES. This, if you haven't heard of this game, then you must be living under a rock. But if you haven't heard the sequel, which you probably haven't when you were a kid, was what was it, Super Contra or Contra 2 or I forget. But the sequel to that, because the sequel to Contra I don't have, so I have the I think what they call the poor man's version, even though it's not for a poor man, but a poor man version of Contra, which is Contra Force. It's a terrible version of Contra. It's not a version of Contra, it was just a game that was published in Japan, and it was going to be its own game until it was going to bit the dust until Konami got it and just slapped a Contra cover on the front and just call it Contra Force. I think this came in 1992, a couple of years after the Super Nintendo came out, so that's the reason why this is kind of rare. What, $50, $60 game right there. And the next sequel, which is on the Super Nintendo, is Contra: The Alien Wars, or Contra 3: The Alien Wars. It's a great game, but your character isn't smaller. It's actually maybe a little bigger, or it's a closer view of the character. It's like a viewpoint of Contra Force, but it's a lot more fun. But you can get boosts a lot easier. So number 1. This it's probably gonna get a lot of thumbs downs, but The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. This was amazing at the time. This was the first, I believe, Zelda game to be in third-person perspective, or it can also be in first-person perspective. So if you notice like a little blue, oh no, you wrote on it. No, I just made my own label. I took some clear tape and wrote over it, and then slapped it on there. In the sequel, there's a GameCube, Zelda: Ocarina of Time and Master Quest, and I absolutely have a 3DS version, and I actually have the 3DS itself. You can see the box to the 3DS Special Zelda Edition, which I got this game. It's amazing. Better graphics. Zelda: Ocarina of Time in 3D is just amazing. I'm not comparing this to Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops at all. It's just that I've played it. I know what it's like. It's just that I really don't want to get sucked into those games for life and end up living alone, having no girlfriend or whatever. So, Zelda: Ocarina of Time for the 3DS. This was better at the time. This was not as good as the time, but this is better than this game, the Nintendo 64 version. But this game is one of the most popular N64 games for good reasons too. I just love how it plays. So I can't really exceed this video over 15 minutes. I gotta upload it and stuff. So thanks. Bye, YouTube.